Welcome back, viewers. In today's video, we will dive deep into an important research topic: analyzing the relationship between supplier selection criteria and supply chain risk management. We'll explore why this research is crucial, discuss the different chapters that make up the research, and guide you through the process of drafting each chapter. But before we begin, let's understand why this research is vital in the real world. In today's globalized market, businesses heavily rely on suppliers for their raw materials, products, or services. However, this dependence also exposes companies to various supply chain risks, such as disruptions, quality issues, and financial instability among suppliers. Our research aims to shed light on the connection between supplier selection criteria and supply chain risk management, helping businesses make informed decisions to enhance their supply chain resilience. Let's consider the case of a global smartphone manufacturer. In a bid to reduce costs, they selected a new supplier without thoroughly evaluating their capabilities and financial stability. Unfortunately, the supplier faced production delays due to natural disasters in their region, resulting in a significant shortage of components. As a result, the smartphone manufacturer suffered massive losses and a damaged reputation. This example highlights the importance of supplier selection criteria and mitigating supply chain risks. Chapter 1: Introduction. Chapter 1 sets the foundation for our research. Let's break it down into different areas. Research problem. For example, a research problem could be: inadequate supplier selection criteria may lead to increased supply chain disruptions and financial losses for companies. Research significance. The significance of this research lies in its potential to help companies identify critical supplier selection criteria, reducing supply chain vulnerabilities and ensuring operational stability. Research questions. We have formulated 3 research questions to guide our investigation. How do supplier selection criteria impact supply chain risk management? What are the best practices for selecting suppliers to minimize supply chain risks? How can companies enhance supply chain resilience through effective supplier selection? Research objectives. Our research aims to achieve the following objectives: analyze the relationship between supplier selection criteria and supply chain risk management. Identify the key supplier selection criteria that mitigate supply chain risks. Provide actionable recommendations to enhance supply chain resilience. Research rationale. The rationale behind this research is to fill the existing gap in the literature regarding the correlation between supplier selection practices and supply chain risk management. By understanding this link, businesses can make better informed decisions and proactively mitigate potential disruptions. Chapter 2: Literature review. Moving on to Chapter 2, the literature review is a critical part of the research. It involves a comprehensive study of existing research, theories, and models related to our topic. Suitable subtopics for our literature review include: supplier selection criteria in supply chain management, supply chain risk management and its impact on business operations, theoretical frameworks and models in supply chain risk management. Some of the theories and models that we can adopt for our research are: the resource-based view, RBV. The RBV theory suggests that a firm's unique resources and capabilities contribute to its competitive advantage. In our context, this theory can help us understand how a company's supplier selection criteria influence its ability to manage supply chain risks effectively. The contingency theory. The contingency theory posits that there is no one-size-fits-all approach in management. Applying this to our research, we can examine how different supplier selection criteria suit varying supply chain risk scenarios. The Supply Chain Operations Reference (SCORE) model. The SCORE model is a performance measurement framework that can help identify and assess supplier selection criteria and their impact on supply chain risk management. Chapter 3: Methodology. Now, let's discuss the methodology, where we explain how we intend to conduct our research. Conceptual framework. Our conceptual framework consists of 3 independent variables: supplier evaluation criteria, supplier relationship management, and supply chain risk management. The dependent variable is supply chain performance. Research philosophy. For this type of research, we recommend adopting a pragmatism research philosophy, as it allows for a combination of quantitative and qualitative data collection. Research approach. Since our research aims to explore the relationship between supplier selection criteria and supply chain risk management, an inductive research approach will be suitable. This approach allows us to develop theories and conclusions based on the data collected. Research strategy. We propose a mixed methods research strategy, utilizing both quantitative surveys to gather statistical data and qualitative interviews to gain deeper insights. Research choice. The most appropriate research choice for our research is a case study approach, as it allows us to study real-world scenarios in depth. Data analysis method. Considering the mixed methods approach, we will employ quantitative data analysis using statistical tools and qualitative data analysis through thematic coding. Ethical considerations. Ethical considerations for our research include ensuring participant confidentiality, obtaining informed consent, and avoiding any biases in data interpretation. Limitations and delimitations. Every research has its limitations. In our case, time constraints, limited access to certain industries, and potential biases in participant responses may impact the generalizability of our findings. Chapter 4, Data Analysis. Chapter 4 is all about data analysis, where we present and interpret our findings based on the chosen methodology. Quantitative analysis. If we use a quantitative approach, we will collect data from a sample size of, for example, 200 companies. We will use statistical software to analyze the relationship between supplier selection criteria and supply chain risk management. Qualitative analysis. In the qualitative approach, we will conduct in-depth interviews with key supply chain professionals from various industries. Using thematic coding, we will analyze their responses to gain valuable insights into supplier selection and risk management practices. Chapter 5, Conclusion. Chapter 5 concludes our research journey. We summarize our key findings, draw conclusions, and discuss their implications for businesses. Chapter 6, Recommendations. Chapter 6 offers actionable recommendations based on our research findings. Here are some suitable recommendations. Develop a robust supplier evaluation framework that considers risk factors and performance indicators. Foster strong relationships with suppliers through open communication and collaboration. Implement contingency plans to mitigate potential supply chain disruptions effectively. Suggestions for future research. As researchers, we must always look ahead to explore new avenues. Some potential areas for future research include the impact of technology, such as blockchain and AI, on supplier selection and supply chain risk management. Comparative studies across different industries to identify sector-specific supplier selection criteria and risk management practices. Longitudinal studies to examine how supplier selection strategies evolve over time in response to changing market dynamics. And that's a wrap. We hope this video has provided valuable insights into the importance of analyzing supplier selection criteria and supply chain risk management. For access to a preliminary version of the research topic, please follow the hyperlink provided in the description. Remember, effective supplier selection is crucial for maintaining a resilient supply chain. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more exciting research content. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.